The companion Abu Mihjan al-Thaqafi is one of the bravest Arab knights, but he loved wine very much. Even after becoming a Muslim, he was drinking it, and he has flogged because of this wine. When the Muslims went out to fight the Persians in the Battle of Qadisiyah, Abu Mihjan went with the team and took with him his supplies and a bottle of wine. When the Muslims' army arrived, the Persian leader Rustam asked to meet the Muslims' leader Saad bin Abi Waqqas, and corresponding between them began for several days. Abu Mihjan hid and drank wine, and one of the soldiers saw him and told Saad bin Abi Waqqas, so he was angry and said to Abu Mihjan, "We will punish you greatly, which is to deprive you to fight in this battle, since serving the religion for the companions is their greatest aspirations." So Abu Mihjan grieved so much because he was excluded from the battleground. He asked Saad to flog him or punish as he wants, but don't deprive him to fight in this battle. So Saad ordered that he be flogged for drinking wine, and after that he tied him up in a tent and closed the tent. The fight began, and Abu Mihjan whines and shouts as he is tied up inside the tent. Then Saad bin Abi Waqqas' wife heard him. So he begged her to release him to fight in this battle and can serve this religion and obtain the martyrdom for the sake of Allah. He promised her if he lived he would come back in his prison, and if he died then they have got rid of him. She released him and gave him her husband's horse, which was called Al-Balka. He wore his armor and rode Al-Balka and got into the battle. He was fighting the Persian army right and left and break into their lines fiercely. The Muslims wondered, who is this masked companion? Also, Saad bin Abi Waqqas wondered about him, and he was watching the battle from a high place. He didn't fight in the battle because he was injured in his thighs. He kept saying, "This is the raid of Al-Balka and this is the fight of Abu Mihjan." But how is that and Abu Mihjan is in the prison? When the battle ended and the disbelievers and the Muslims returned to their place, Abu Mihjan ran to the prison and put Al-Balka in her place and tied himself up as he was. When Saad bin Abi Waqqas came, he went to his horse, he found it sweaty, and went to Abu Mihjan and found blood coming from his wound. So Saad said, "Did you fight?" Abu Mihjan replied, "Yes, I did, so sins should never prevent me from serving the great religion, and I promise you that I will never drink wine again."
يا أيها الذين آمنوا ما لكم إذا قيل لكم انفروا في سبيل الله اثاقلتم إلى الأرض أرضيتم بالحياة الدنيا من الآخرة فما متاع الحياة الدنيا في الآخرة إلا قليل إلا تنفروا يعذبكم عذابا أليما ويستبدل قوما غيركم ولا تضروه شيئا والله على كل شيء قدير.